Let's get our revenge on Daedalus. Also, hi Alex, welcome to the stream. This time the roles have reversed and Stygian is now our main clan, still a very fun combination. Flash Freeze, Hidden Passage and Urchin Spines are the starting cards. Advanced Prototype Titan's Claws. Advanced Prototype definitely helps us with the early game. Titan's Claws does have a lot of potential, especially with these clans. Early game can be tough, but we do have Flash Freeze, which helps a lot. Let's take Titan's Claws. I think we do need a strong boss killer right now, and the Frostbite Tethys can help. Non-boss enemy units gain +4 attack is a bit scary. You always win with Prototype. Oh, interesting. I might be underpicking Prototype a bit, but if we set up here on the bottom floor, we will have enough time to kill this guy with the Frostbite from Tethys. We might have to ascend Tethys later, but that's okay. Yeah, like right now is a bit of a problem. Let's kill this guy. Let's also kill the Collector. And finally let's get a chunk of damage on this Apprentice. So we have a pretty good chance to draw the Hidden Passage next. I am banking on it. Only one trains the auto. But still I think it's correct. Because we had a size reduced floor here, so we couldn't have two train stewards on the bottom floor in front of Tethys. And Frozen Lands wins us the game here. I'm pretty glad I picked Frostbite Tethys here, otherwise we would have had a lot of problems dealing with that wave. With Frostbite Tethys we have a strong way of dealing damage to frontliners, so I'm more interested in things that deal with backliners, and Ice Tornado can help. As can Hornbreak, but Welder Helper is a nice way to give us some time. And God of the Unnamed, there's the top tier defensive unit we were missing last run. I wouldn't mind a unit upgrade on God of the Unnamed, or maybe even Endless on the Imp. Although on that Imp it's a lot less powerful. Cost reducing Ice Tornadoes, Hidden Passages, there are certainly a few things I could do. I don't think I want Endless on the Imp actually, now that I think about it. I am likely to go for... am I? Not that likely actually. I wouldn't mind some extra health on the God of the Unnamed. 15 health is a bit low. Steelworker? I mean... yeah. It's okay. Multi-strike. I mean, we can have an offensive Steelworker. 20 damage multi-strike. Is that good though? Not really. It feels bad not picking up the multi-strike. Always feels bad. Nothing great here. Extra damage on the Guard of the Unnamed, not necessary. Not even very helpful. Get the extra damage on the Steelwalker and then move on. Enemy unit center with armor 10. At least this time we have the Tethys that deals a lot of damage to bosses. Let's set up on the second floor here. Right now this deck has a slight problem in dealing damage to backliners. That was decent. We can't really deal much damage to backliners, but we can deal damage to bosses, so let's ascend the boss. That's our backliner damage. Fortify, I don't think we need that. But it's a zero cost spell as well. I will take one. It helps protecting Tethys. Another defensive unit, that's really good. That also helps protect our pyre. So that's very valuable actually. I want a relic, I don't have much gold. Check strips! Infused mallet. I think Infused Mallet is a bit better than Check Strip just because it has more impact in the late game when Check Strips becomes kind of irrelevant. No, I think Check Strips is better in this deck. The reason why I think Check Strips is better in this deck is because we don't need the enemy units to die before they reach our floor. I want the enemy units to die before they reach the pyre. We can tank the damage they deal to us, that's not a problem. Yeah, Lodestone Totem is actually not just defensive, and it helps keeping the armor on our units around, so that's why I took it. Let's go with Awoken. It's the most generally useful. Spreading Spores isn't terrible, but I think I want Channel Song here. And the Quick Tome was also a consideration. Does work well with Sweep Tethys, but we currently do not have that. Let's set up on the second floor here, because we have maximum room that way. Oh, should have played them here. I already forgot about the Jack strips. Oh, that actually zapped Daedalus. How did that zap Daedalus? That's a weird interaction. I did play the spell here on the bottom floor where the Lodestone Totem was, so it triggered the Incant, but the Incant only went off once we ascended it. I didn't know that's how this works. How about no? For now, this isn't amazing, but I guess a 20. Not much sap left here, So let's kill this guy. Yeah, that seems like it's Twitch's problem. From my end, everything's running smooth. Debuffering Alloy of the Ancients, One Horn's Tome. I don't need Alloy of the Ancients. I don't think I can make good use of debuffering. One Horn's Tome can be great if we find a way to freeze it. None of these really appeal to me. Right now I think we still want draw. Is that true? Yeah, I think we want draw. Yeah, that sucks, Breeze. Hope it gets better. I wouldn't mind some unit upgrades, but they're definitely not my priority. Let's get some removals instead. Would be some damage, but it's just not worth it at this point. I guess we remove Train Stewards. And we dupe... Nothing really worth duping here. Let's dupe the Channel Song, so we have a better chance of drawing one early. And I do like the damage spells cast on this floor cost less, because we have a lot of one cost damage spells. I only want one conduit, but we have so much defensive that 10 frostbites often gotta be enough. Yeah. It hurts my Tethys, but we do have some amount of armor gain. And we do have a lot of sap. I think I do want to set up on the top floor, so I have some time to deal with these enemies. I'm considering keeping Tethys in the deck, but we have too many units. We can't reliably draw him with a Channel Song. I'm still tempted to try. I think it's worth trying. There's no sweep in this combat, so... That definitely helps a bit. Ouch. Can I keep this one safe? Yeah, I can. Need to ascend it immediately. Well, as soon as possible. I need to zap this guy a lot to minimize the damage we take to him. This is tough. At least I do get my Tethys now. Buffed up as well. This was painful, but in the end it might have been worth it. At least we managed to do it. Could have been worse. But that was a lot of damage to take. Ooh, that's a good relic though. It's okay. It's decent. Guardian's Amulet. We don't have discard yet. We could pick up discard here, but we don't have offering yet. Frenzied Swarm doesn't seem necessary with the Sap Totem. Imp in a Box, Pyre Jump or Branding Right. Is Pyre Jump or something we're interested in? Not really, no. Branding Right, also not that much. And Imp in a Box, definitely not. I do want spell upgrades. I need to get some spell upgrades right now. Really? Considering holding over the Ice Tornado. Probably not necessary. Probably better to hold over the Hidden Passage and cost reduce it. So we have it, we can guarantee the ascents when we need them. Do I want the Surge Stone? I do want the Surge Stone, but can I afford a Surge Stone? Probably not. Let's reroll. The Permafrosty One-Horn's Tome. So it reduces its own cost to 0 with the Titan's Claws. Crystal Cloak, fun! We should be okay with that much armor. Mark of Invasion, I think we can do that. We do have the... We do have the check strips after all. Let's see what we can find with the channel song. I mean, that's fine. And then we set up these guys. Oops. Oh, that's very nice. This One-Horned Tome comes in just the right time to face this enemy. We need a bit more damage, but nothing too crazy here. Train Steward to help preserve the health on the Steelworker. Let's send you. I think this floor will be a little bit of a problem. So we use some spell damage to help there. But we can always just deal with floors. Oh. Nothing left to channel song for. Could leave the totem in, but I would need to draw into the channel song again, so it's probably not the best idea. I just still lack damage. I mean, yeah, obviously I lack damage. Know what? Probably should have ascended this guy instead. Wait, 26. Okay. We should at least be good against bosses. With all that armor and frostbite and zap. Guardian Stone? I think it's okay. I mean, it's not as impressive as a totem or a monument, but still okay. Gifts for a guard is very nice, yeah. Impressive, important work, no to both of them. Rage Serum, that's just not enough rage. We need more than that. If anything at all. Any rage at all. I do want to remove these train stewards and I do want some damage upgrades on my unit right now. I mean, I did turn it down before, but I think we have to take it. Let's also protect this glacial seal because it's gonna be important. I don't really need that much armor, but I might as well get some. That's a bit awkward. Still. And then we start purging. Train stewards first. And torches next. Welder helper next. Welder helper next. Double sap totem? Maybe. Maybe double sap totem would have been fine. There's fun with penances. We are notoriously bad in setting up on the bottom floor. Let's keep this lodestone totem in the deck for now. Okay. It's a very promising draw. Too bad I can't play all of them. Was really hoping to hit one of the backliners. I guess what I have to do then is nothing. Can't do much here. I mean, this sap totem can survive on its own for a while. This turn will be painful. Is it time to ascend? I think it's time to ascend. Would like to play gifts for a guard now. Yeah, would really like to play gifts for a guard right about now. Another 3 damage. I guess I'll take it. We did hit the Ice Tornado and the Channel Song. And that's actually pretty good. I can use the Glacial Seal and the Fortify to kill this guy. He will die to the Jetrix. I might have to keep the Glacial Seal here for a while, so I can deal with the Absolvers. Although Hidden Passage can deal with the Absolvers as well. Actually. 65 damage. That's not gonna be enough. This guy won't die just yet. He's gonna ascend, deal 0 to us, then 2, then 4. We'll take 6 damage to him. Not happy, but we survived that. It's left in the deck. Indeed, Breeze, indeed. What is... it's not great. I don't want to Transcend Imp, I don't need another Gifts for a Guard, and we don't have any Rage at all. Yeah, Battering Ram would be decent. We need more card draw, we need more cards, we need to be able to play more cards every turn. To get more sap and things like that. I don't really need unit upgrades anymore. I'd rather have spell upgrades, but the removals are still very nice. We still have 5 Frozen Lances and 5 Torches in the deck. I think it has to be removals. Not even gonna reroll here. There's pretty much nothing I really want. His torches are becoming quite bad at this point. And we need more damage. We definitely need more damage. Yeah, I do want these removals. Hold over on gifts. And then I don't need removals at all. That's certainly somewhat true. There's also a little bit of a problem with that. I want you to be on the top floor. We won't have room for the shark in the front, which we currently do not have. I guess we keep the lodestone in the deck. We do have the channel songs for a reason. Glacial Seal, that's nice. We do need to separate these guys. We can't deal with double tanky frontline all in a single wave. This should be alright. And this guy doesn't do any damage to the pyre, so we might as well ascend him up. Just for the incant, basically. And there's our lodestone totem. Let's play it out and move it up. This wave will be okay to deal with. Do I want to play Gifts for a God now? Yeah, I do. Just not play the spells yet. I can play the Fortify, that's fine. Everything's easier if these guys are out of the way. Probably same thing here. Because camp basically kills these guys, because when they're on the back they don't do anything. Okay. Want to keep the Gifts of our guard around, I think. I mean, the boss is not a problem, so... In fact, we might as well ascend the boss to kill these guys. Yeah, with that much armor, it was never gonna be a problem. But I was just so used to careful plays from the waves before that. Are we going to the spell upgrade? Unstable Vortex Hellhorned. We definitely are. No, wait, that's a Merchant of Steel. I'm going to the spell upgrade shop anyways, even though it's less powerful things. And Pyre health is still good. Consumed Crown. It's not gonna count Frostbite kills. It's a way of scaling ever so slightly the attack of my units. I don't think it's worth. It's a bit... It's a bit too slow. Frost... Rules of Containment with check strips is actually a pretty nice combo. Silence is not necessary for this final battle, I think. I wouldn't mind Permafrost on an Ice Tornado. Definitely Spell Power on the Ice Storm. Cost reduce the gifts, why not? Let's reroll Holdover. It's nice. Hold over the Ice Storm. It's gonna be good. Yeah, I mostly picked it up because of the units with 3 HP that spawn on the second floor sometimes as well. We do have all our defensive units here. Well, the armor gaining units, which is nice, because these do want to be in the front. Let's play the Ice Storm here on the bottom floor. It's gonna be helpful. It's also Ascend you, just so I have more leeway with ascending units from the next wave. Glacial Seal and Lodestone Totem. That's gonna be my last unit in the deck, right? I might wanna wait for the Channel Song. Yeah, I think I do. I can't ascend it right now anyways. Honestly, I think we should be fine. I think we should have this in the bag. This is a pretty good gift. I don't mind drawing these cards. Let's Channel Song the Lodestone Totem. This Pyrewings is a bit of an issue. But I think we can kill it here. That's 60 damage. Okay. No Amber was drained this turn. Very nice. So first we ascend one of you guys. Then we ascend the totem. And now that we have Staff online, we should be basically good to go. There's a spell in my deck I don't want to hit with Gift for a Guard right now, so just not gonna play it right now. And that's the Ice Tornado. This floor might be a bit of an issue, but probably not a big problem. If we have the Ice Tornado, we should be mostly fine dealing with that. Especially considering we can just ascend the Pyrewings after we played a few spells. Because with Zap 5, it's not like they can do anything to our Pyre. Flash Freeze, Hidden Passage. Ah, we drew the Ice Tornado. That just means we have to be careful with using it. Eight Zap, you have 24 Frostbite. Yeah, you will die before you can do anything to the pyre. What's left in my deck? Yeah, I don't mind giving those cards consume. We will once more just send that Pyre Wings. And I think Seraph will find that it's gonna be a bit of a problem to get past 500 armor. Let's throw the final spell here in our deck and consume it. I want to play my strongest spells first. Just to see how much I can do. So Seraph will have a lot of trouble dealing with 757 armor when he has SEP 16. This deck was... we have just enough offense to kill the enemies, barely, most of the time. And we have so much defense that nothing can ever touch our units. Which makes for very good boss killers, but the attrition fights before that are a pain. That's a pretty low score for me. But still pretty good. After all, we did manage to take all the trials, which is definitely not a guarantee on a Covenant 25 run. Yeah, very interesting deck. We had way too much defense, way too much. 1 out of 7, yep, for a new personal best. These channel songs definitely did help. I mean, if you have multiple totems and are doing kind of an overstack build, then the channel songs definitely are very, very good. They also add a decent amount of power to the units you get with them. And you can often, if you have like 2 channel songs in the deck, it's not a big deal to not play a unit, because as soon as you draw the channel song, you can play it immediately. So yeah, you just need to remove all the train stewards and in case of melting remnant drags before it's really worthwhile playing channel song. But once you have them out of your deck, oftentimes you can just drop a unit, like not play a unit, discard it instead, and draw it with Channel Song later, and that's usually worth it.